Hey there! Guess what this video is about? More markers. I am going to talk about two things in this video. One is these markers themselves. They're paint markers. They're called DECOBRUSH, and these are I think the paint version. This is not sponsored, by the way. That's one thing I'm going to talk about. And the second one is designing characters, personally. So I got these brushes at Michael's. I've been eyeing them up for like 2 years, and I had these two originally. I did show them on the screen, this orange and blue. So when I got this opportunity to get this box, I was very excited. It's super nice. They were very expensive, at least for me. When I opened that box, it was so fancy. I'm really excited. These actually look really fun. I definitely paid for the packaging, I will say. It's very nice, and I'm trying to keep it in better condition because I usually don't treat my material boxes well. I did try these markers out on the side. They were much more opaque than I thought they would be. You could see through them pretty well. So they, like a thinner paint marker, I guess. When I saw the pastel, I was like, I guess I should do like a circus kind of drawing. So they're very pale. I mean, I expected them to be, but they're so much paler than these. These two, this one is pretty similar actually. I was kind of surprised, but this one, the mango, is so saturated compared to that. We have this spread left. I decided I was going to do the circus theme, but I don't have any like architecture designs or tents or backgrounds or anything in particular, so I was just gonna focus on one of my OCs that wears a clown outfit. I thought it would work well with. I drew the chibi, I think that's how you say it, out first of my OC James. This might be a little, I don't think this is too confusing, but James is pretty much, I usually put them in two main universes. I draw them in either or. The first one is their actual universe. It's just the real world, I guess, for James. The other one is this one called Rarfest, where that was my username for a while, if some of you remember. It's basically like an escape land, and it's focused on like a carnival. The whole thing's a carnival circus theme. So I thought I could use this design of this like clown performer and use these markers. I did have to work a little bit and just figure out what goes where, because it's not the colors that their actual outfit is. I can show an actual picture. I think it turned out really cute, so I am glad I thumbnailed? I'm glad I sketched out the little one first instead of just jumping into the big one. These are much paler, so I have a little more color range, but still kind of different. So I'm going to draw up James and try to use them. I decided to go right in for a big drawing. And I will say now, looking back on this, again, it's November and I do this in August. I don't really like it anymore, but I was happy with it at the time. So I'll talk about the markers again. This is just my honest opinion. I'm not very well versed in paint markers because these are kind of my first set, but like I mentioned before, they were very opaque and a couple of them just didn't flow very well or not at all. And I read through the entire manual it came with, which I had to cut out because I'm a very slow reader when it comes to instructions, and it never said you had to shake them, but I knew it couldn't hurt, so I shook them a lot, and some of them just didn't, the ink just doesn't come out well. There are a few that are very nice, but the orange one that I've been using a lot before this drawing, it came out so nice and very thick, where all of these ones were like underperforming, so that was a little disappointing, but I think I made it work. There was 4 different pinks, which I did not think was awesome. It confused me at the start to begin with, but yeah, I think they need a more variety of color, and I know this was the pastel set, but to have 3 pinks and or four pinks, 3 of which are almost identical, was kind of annoying to deal with, but it's fine. I made it work. So this is the drawing of James. I don't really like it now, but I did when I made it. I have used these a little more as of recently. They kind of disappointed me, but I have been trying to use them. I can show you, I have done better with them than this. I will show you a picture of, I drew some fan art of Toilet Bound, which these worked really well for. I think the colors were just nice with the pastels, and I'm very proud of this. I did use alcohol marker with it though. And then also, if you watch my last speed paint mouth washing, I did use them there, and I think they're very good for bases and sometimes highlights. The yellow is a very good highlight, I will say. That one has like a good opacity. It's pretty thick. The other ones, like the pinks, are so thin, it's kind of ridiculous, and I don't know why. But overall, I mean, get what you want. I don't know. I got these kind of as a treat, I guess. I've been staring at them for years, and I got a gift card, so I was like, I think it's time. So I'm not disappointed, but I'm not ecstatic about them anymore. But I am trying to get their value. I think the box is so nice though. If you do get these, you will know what I mean, especially the foam. Oh my gosh, they come with foam. So I don't know, like, if I did something wrong or if I just have a faulty set. I'm just gonna play around with them more, but they're just not very good at releasing ink, and I don't get why. But I've been using them. So overall, this is the final outcome. So I finished this drawing, and then I liked it, but I didn't love it, and now I really don't love it. That's okay. I was on the last page in the sketchbook. This sketchbook's done. I'm probably gonna post a tour next once this video is finally out. But for the last page, I literally winged this drawing. Like I said, I never thumbnail stuff. I love this last page, and I'm so glad. Like, I don't even know what came over me. I've been having a fever for colors. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I've been enjoying using the most random colors, and it just works out how I want it. So that's cool. But I drew this astronaut, and I'm very glad I lined it with black Sharpie. I think it contrasted in a good way with the pastel, and I really like it. I hope you guys like it too. And that is the end of sketchbook 15, which was small, but that's the end of 15. So I'll probably do a tour for the next video, maybe, just because I've always wanted to do a sketchbook tour. Let me know if you want any more traditional videos, or if I should just go back to my little speed paints. Thanks for watching. And I hope I can get more videos out soon.